All right, boys and girls, got the live stream finally going after some issues. All right, Mr. Paquette showing the way overall, 18.508. Van Neersen showing the way for stock, 18.515. Seckel back 6/10. O'Hara back 3.6. Brian Dean trying to reel them all in here. We can't find our leader. Van Neersen coming through the keyhole, up the step up, down the back straightaway. Got the black with the gray highlights on it. Seckel's one of our all-white cars here. Oh, looks like Brian's popped the ball cup. Try to get that back on for him. And Paquette down to a 16-2 already. Van Neersen 16-9, Seckel 17-1, O'Hara 16-8, Brian Dean 17-2. All these guys over jumping that first play tabletop down there. Hit them brakes and downside it. Van Neersen with a 16-7. 1:25 to go. Up next, independent heat 1 of 2. Once again, we're gonna be using the single entrance here all night. Unfortunately, we have some stuff in the way down there. Looking for Aaron Smith, Denzu Garcia, CJ Soderlin, Anthony Smothers, Dexter Smith. Van Neersen 16-5. Brian Dean dropping a 16-8. Oh, help him out, help him out. Caution near the keyhole, and it's clear. Great job from Anthony. Ket dropping a 16-2. Dan Neersen showing the way for stock. Seckel in second. O'Hara in third. Brian Dean in fourth. Seckel back 9 seconds in second. Ket down to a 16-199 now. Race it out, drivers. That is the race clock. Paquette is done. Everybody else keep going. O'Hara is done. Seckel's done. Yeah, Brian's still hot. Brian's the only one hot, guys. Everybody else needs to get out of his way. Brian is feeling the pressure now. Help him out. Help him out. And shut it down. Mark Van Neersen taking it for stock, 18.508. Seckel, 17 laps, 501. O'Hara, 16.501. Brian Dean, 14.518. And Paquette with an 18.502. All our stock guys were between 16.5 and 16.8 for fast laps, so not bad, not bad. Give me 1 second, gentlemen. All right, let's get him down and checked in for me. Get him checked in, gentlemen. Check him in. All right, Mr. Dexter, get it checked in, please. And I need my marshals out here. Let's go, guys. Come on. You're good. No, actually, no. Dexter, do it again. No. Hold on here. What's going on there? Did I add the wrong Mr. Smith? Hold on, guys. Let me double check something here. All right, I need Mr. Ron Smith to check in for me first. Everybody else, your spot here. And I need my marshals. All right, Mr. Dexter, check in for me. More time, Dext. All right, Aaron Smith, check in for me one more time, sir. Funky stuff going on. All right, now Dexter, check in. All right, CJ Soderlund and Anthony Smothers. All right, I just found a little bug in our scoring software. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got about 1:30 on the clock here. Well, let's get that car out of the way, Dex. Thank you, sir. Nobody needs to get smashed up here. That's brutal. Now they're breaking the guy's car. All right, gentlemen, let's slow him down and get him down to the far end by the ramp. All right, gentlemen, let's get him down there by the ramp. Once again, that red light is on. Pace speed only. The order will be Mr. Aaron Smith. Unfortunately, we had some found a little bug in the system there because we have a couple Aaron Smiths that just decided that, I don't know. It's automatically adding it to race and adding it as him, so I had to do some magic here. So Mr. Aaron, followed by Denzu, CJ, Anthony, and Dexter. Marshals, look alive. You know what's going to happen here in less than 5. Aaron on the tone. Denzu. CJ. Anthony. Dexter. And Mr. Smothers. We'll see what happens here. Anthony Smothers. You need to double check that transponder. It was working a moment ago. Run, run, run. We'll sort it out here later. I'll try to hand count you, sir. Caution on the ski jump. Caution on the ski jump. Nice wheelie time there from, I think that was Aaron. Oh, we got one tumbling. That was Dexter showing us what not to do. Caution on the step up. Clear. All right, drivers, please be aware. I am trying to hand count Mr. Smothers right now. At the line, it's CJ, Dexter, Anthony, Aaron, Denzu. $2:15 down, $2:45 to go. CJ, new fast lap, 17-2. He's coming around the keyhole now up the step up. That dark blue car. Your leader. Dexter Smith in the green and orange here. In second by 2 seconds. Denzu Garcia up to third. Aaron Smith in fourth by 3/10. And Anthony trying to run them all down here. Had a one bad lap there and sent him to the back of the liner at the moment. Great crowd tuning in online. Sorry about the delays. We got some new racers out here, breaking them in gently. Oh, we got a kerfuffle. Next group, throw them down here in staging. Line up on the ramp behind the driver's stand. Soderlin, another new fast lap, 17-1. Dexter has a 17-2. Aaron, 17-6. Denzu, 16-9. Mr. Anthony, I think at a 19. Got to 21 there with 1 minute to go. You'd be surprised how much the track changes when you change direction. Oh, Anthony getting it wrong on the ski jump. "30 seconds to go." Dexter with a 16-9. Denzu 16-9. CJ 17-1. Aaron 17-6. Dexter Smith 16-5 that time by. Keep going, keep going. Aaron Smith is done. Failed. Denzu's done. Dexter's done. That's why we just do another lap, guys. Not going to cross the track here and do these kinds of things. One car still hot out there. Here he comes down the front straight to finish out and shut it down. CJ Soderling going to set the early TQ. 17-5-13. Dexter 16-5 flat. Missed it by a tenth. Aaron Smith with 16-5-07. Garcia 5-10. And Anthony having transponder issues there. And counted 14 laps for him. Let's put the cars on the table. Head back out the track to Marshall. Independent Heat 2. Let's get him down and checked in and park it. All right, looking for a check-in from John, Bill, and Benjamin. Mr. Denzu's already out there to Marshall. Thank you, sir. Going to TQ that one. Looking for the other guys. Mr. Steve Downey tuning in online. If you're out there in internet land watching the live stream, jump in the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from, who you are, who you're rooting for. I'm just looking for Bill Voss to get checked in. Everybody else good to go. Looking for my marshals. These gentlemen need to be out here now. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got a minute 35 on the clock to turn and burn. If you're just tuning in for the first time in a couple weeks, unfortunately we had some internet issues. They're temporarily fixed right now. Waiting for the permanent fix from our vendor. All right, who are we missing from Marshalls? Actually, Mr. Jonas has stepped on out there. Thank you, sir. All right, gentlemen, let's get him back to the starting area. The order for this one's going to be John, Blake, Renee, Bill, and Benjamin. Once again, gentlemen, they were sorted out by your seating time that you did in practice today between 5:20 and 5:45. So your top three consecutive seated you out. You're in the heat, in theory, with the guys relatively your speed. All right, Marshals look alive. Mr. John Marco got a good chance to take that TQ here. Right now, set at 17-5-13. He's going to lead us off in less than 5. Blake. Renee. Bill. And Benjamin. And guys, trying to spread you out here, so please wait for me to call you out. Oh, Bill taking that kicker sweet. It's a beautiful thing when you get that lap right. Oh, Renee had a pretty good... Oh, side by side, they get it done. Wow. Wish I had a camera down there for that one. We're working on it. All right, we're off and running here, looking for these guys to get that second lap. And it's Benjamin Rosa to the top of the charts at the moment on an 18-5-11. Barcode in second, Voss third, Renee and Blake will get another lap or two. Caution at the kicker. Beautiful thing. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we got some more lighting in here. A couple lights to actually replace. Oh, caution in the keyhole. That was Mr. Benjamin, who was fourth at the moment. Right now, Rosa has a fast lap, 16.9. Marcote, 17.1. Renee, 17.5. Blake, 16.9. Voss, 17.8. Oh, Benjamin trying to force the issue unnecessarily there. Drive that smart race. Top three ahead of the current TQ. Marcote, Mofield, Bardem. Marcote in the all white. Mofield in the pink. Bardem in the red. Oh, Bardem throwing it in the infield. Great. Plenty of time, guys. Great job from Aaron putting the car down on the other side of the jump there. Smart thinking. Plenty of time here. Remember, guys, just the first day on a new track. $1:30 to go. Up next will be our novice drivers. Where's Mr. Bradley at? I'll give him the transponder since he's... Caution the keyhole, caution the keyhole. Mr. Bradley. All right, heard of there, 1 to go. John Marco out front in the white buggy. Fast lap still a 17.1. Oh, Blake almost tried to take his left front off that thing. Watch these guys' lines. They starting to figure it out here. All right, that is a race clock. Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Blake is done. John is done. Everybody else keep going. Remember, guys, do the extra lap and just pull off to the side and drive out and keep out of the racing line. Not drive backwards. Do not cross over the track. Marshals, hold your position. He's done. Looking for Bill and Benjamin. No. Benjamin's done. All right. John taking that one. New TQ 17.506. Renee 17.518. Blake 16. Bill would have had a 16 there. And Benjamin's got a 15.522. All right, Mr. Jonas. Mr. Bradley, you need to see me for your transponders here. Jonas, you need your transponder. Ah, we got the Key family out here. First time racing. Came out yesterday, or I think it was. Or I forget. My days all blurring together here. You small business owners are out there watching. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We got a couple marshals out there. We'll give Mark some track time here while the Key family gets their transponders in the car. Oh, Mark styling and profiling. Freestyle competitions later. That was a pretty sick whip for a new guy. Plenty of time, guys. We're going to get our new guys out here. We'll get them a couple of practice laps, and then we'll get racing here as soon as they get out here. No rush, no rush. Mark trying to smash my track up with the lawn darts. Mr. George Bronick tuning in online to the live stream. Thank you, sir. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, jiggle the handle, whatever you do for all those social media things. Just to be clear, we only have a Facebook and a YouTube at the moment. I think we have an official TikTok or Instagram or any of that just yet. While we're waiting for those guys to get them out there, we do have a waffle going on. We got 3 tickets left for that waffle. One of the Traxxas modified Mud Bosses in the original Mud Boss packaging. Technically a collector's item. I would need somebody to switch with Mr. Bill here. Bill, can you take the bucket? John's going to do it? All right, that'll work. Thank you, gentlemen. At twistedknee.com. There's Mr. Jonas. And we're looking for Mr. Bradley to cross that start-finish line. We'll get him checked in here in just a second. Here he comes. Here he goes. Oh, this is the up-and-coming world champions here, future racers. Getting their feet wet, first-time race, and let's bring them. Let's slow them down, guys. Let's slow them down and get them to the staging area down there, the starting area, I should call it. Give me to the right of the driver's stand. Red light is on. Cars may drive backwards. All right, drivers, this is a 4-minute race. Remember, gentlemen, I'm going to call you off in order. It's going to be Jonas, followed by Bradley, then Mr. Mark. Remember, do not go until I call your name, unless your name is Jonas, because you're going to go on the tone in less than 5. Bradley. And Mark. Name of the game is to keep it clean, keep it in one piece, and moving forward at all times. And Jonas, his first lap in a race, a 22.8. Mark with a 23 run. Bradley with a 26.8. Sounds like might have a little gear rubbing the body or something. Nothing too critical. Can jiggle the handle for him here in a little bit. All right, Mark with a 22.2, taking over that top spot now. Over Jonas by 4.3. Bradley back about 12 seconds here. Had to get a little pit stop for an issue. Talking with Jonas earlier yesterday. They have a little experience. Like 20 years at home in the yard, but everything's different when you get on the track. Jonas with a 22.6, new fast lap on that previous lap, taking back that lead by 0.3 over Mark Bass. Jonas now with 20.9. He's rocking the green body here. Got a little splash of blue on it. Mark with the pink and blue. Bradley with the dark blue fading the white. So far, I've only heard the cowbell once. It's a good thing. Jonas throwing in a couple new back-to-back fast laps. 20.4 now. And it looks like Mark may have an issue. Bradley, keep going, buddy. Keep going. You're on your own clock. It's your race, buddy. Your time to shine here. And they're trying to fix Mr. Jonas. And looks like he might be out of it. Bradley's got a chance to set the early TQ here. Still got about 45 seconds to go. He's not the fast guy always win the race. It's slow and steady. Look at that. Turns the corner, gives a little squeeze, bam. And Mr. Bradley going to be taking over the lead here this race here with 20 seconds to go. This time across the line. 29 for him. His fast lap's a 26.8. 5 seconds to go. Race it out. Keep racing. Keep racing. Not done yet, guys. Everybody hold your position just yet. He might still get another lap out of this. We'll see when he crosses that line here. And shut it down. Bradley going to take that one. 8 laps. 4:12. Jonas out after 6. Mark out after 5. Jonas had fast lap of a 20.4. All right, that's the end of the first round. We are going to take a 20-minute break, so 8:25 for round 2. 8:25 for round 2. Track is open for practice. All right, boys and girls, round 2 starts now. Same order as the first round. Well, let's get them down and checked in. Paquette, Van Neersen, Seckel, O'Hara, Brian Dean. Marshals be our novice guys and some volunteers. We need anybody we can get out there to help us out with this one. Bradley, not quite old enough to be out there on his own. That leaves us 2 marshals. Now, once again, we need Mark Bass, Jonas Key out there, and a couple of volunteers to help our new guys out. Learning the ropes of marshaling. And if you're not in the next race and you can volunteer, we really appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Anthony. Mr. Jonas needs you out here. Well, there's a couple more volunteers. We're going to find out who made the right adjustments. Come on, boys and girls, our drivers want to get some hot laps in here, looking for a check-in, and all my drivers are checked in. We'll turn them loose because Anthony is a quick guy. Thank you, Mr. Mike. Appreciate it. Once again, any volunteers we can get out here appreciated. Definitely trying to get our novice guys some track time. Ole! Can't rest. There's no rest for the weary there. Caution on the ski jump. All right, Mr. Jonas, I need you out here, sir. This is the time you're supposed to be marshaling. I do appreciate you volunteering other times. Here he comes. Yeah, pick a spot, any spot. Get a couple more volunteers out here in a second. I need 2 more. Come on down. Is there a chance we can get the great Anthony Smith out there for one race? He's laughing at me. He's like, no way, man. Thank you, Renee. What? You walking into the gate, man. Anywhere. Pick a spot. Whatever suits you. I'm liking the shoes. I like them. They're not super fancy Nike stuff, but they're still Nikes. I need 1 more on the bucket. 1 more on the bucket. We're going to get our cars back to staging. I'll still need 1 more at the far end. Either way, I need 1 more marshal. Thank you, Benjamin. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I volunteer you? All right, that'll work. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Mr. Ben's out here almost every day that he can to practice. Mr. Mike has found a second home. I'm surprised we haven't put another RV out back for him. Do appreciate you guys. All right, the order is Kyle, Mark, Brian, Sean, and Brian. So that's going to be Seckel, then Dean. Call you off by last names here. 5 minutes on the clock. Paquette going live in 5. Van Neersen. Seckel. O'Hara. And Brian Dean. We're off and running for round 2. Did confirm with sticks. We had at least a 15-8 out there the other day. Was mod, but nothing was tuned up for the track conditions. Thought I misheard some stuff, but... And Paquette down to a 16-0. Van Neersen 16-1 for him. O'Hara 16-4. Seckel 17-4. Brian Deans 19-5. Caution in the sweeper. It's Paquette, 17.508 for Mod. Mr. Van Neersen has an 18.502. Now a 501 for Stock. O'Hara back. Ooh, a little bit here at the line. Trying to reel him in. Seckel back 2.6 in third. Brian Dean 2.1 in fourth. There it is, a 15.73 last time by for Kyle Paquette. Comes back with a 15.6. Once again, he is running mod. And he's starting to stretch it out here a little bit. And there's some 16.1, O'Hara 16.4, Seckel 16.6, Dean 17.5. Everybody might be improving their qualifying time right now, except Kyle at the moment. Sure, he's picking that up here any second. All right, 3:15 down, 1:45 to go. Brian Dean, new fast lap on the previous lap, 17.5. Cat 15.2. Like somebody's starting to finally downside some landings here. Oh, upside down goes somebody. I think that was Kyle. Van Neersen showing the way, 18.5 flat. O'Hara back. Not giving me a proper time here. Got to find about a lap on the clock if this is showing me what I think it's showing me. See how it sorts out here at the end with 35 seconds to go. Seckel back 8 seconds in third. Brian Dean trying to run them both down. Actually, Brian Dean back 2.6 at the line now. Jonas just set it down behind the pipe there. He'll get it after the race. Race it out, drivers. And I'm pretty sure that was Kyle going for that ultimate jump gap. Not there. Van Neersen's done. O'Hara is done. Here come the other three. Done. And done. Shut it down. Mark Van Neersen, 18.5 flat. That might be a new TQ. O'Hara 17,501, Seckle 512, and Dean 513. Kyle with 16 laps and the fast lap of a 15.2. Remember, he is being scored separately because Kyle's running mod. Like a grown man. All right, everybody get away from the line there. I think somebody's changed a transponder on me. All these should have been good. Jonas, if you don't have to be out there unless you want to. We got guys that are supposed to be out there first. You got to marshal the race after yours. Since you're the last race, you get to marshal the first race. We've hit him with a lot of information first day of racing, so it's all good. It's all good. We've all been there. All right, Mr. Denzu is checked in, looking for CJ. All right, gentlemen, all my drivers are checked in. Let's get our marshals in position. Bring them up speed. You got 125 on the clock to turn and burn. Yes, Mr. Anthony, you are checking in at the moment. See, we can't find Anthony out there working through those dreaded transponder problems. Caught him again, so I think we're good. All right, 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds. One more lap, and then park it down by the starting area. Don't do it. Don't do it. Every time you consider touching that light switch, I better not say that. An angel earns its wings or loses its wings or something. I don't know. All right, guys, let's get him back to the starting area there. Order's going to be CJ, Dexter, Aaron Smith, Dennis Garcia, Anthony Smothers. All right, marshals, look alive. CJ's leading us off in less than 5. Dexter, Aaron, Ron, Smith, Denzu, and Anthony. Here we go. Got 10 racers entered in this class tonight. We are going to have a B main. We'll lock in 6. Well, we'll see. Hopefully 6. Brian, behind you. Aaron Ron Smith with a 17.8 fast lap for him last time by. Anthony has a 20.7. DJ dropped a 17.7 on lap 1, so whatever he did there, he needs to keep doing it. It is CJ, Denzu, Aaron. Now Dexter jumping up to second. Denzu up to second. Dexter to third. Aaron to fourth. Anthony looking for him. Anthony either on a long lap here or... There he is. 17-8. New fast lap for Anthony. Oh, they followed each other into it. Guys, the fastest way up the step up and down just to get on top of the thing. Quickly as you can. There it was. CJ just did it like butter. Want to go across the change of the face there. Keep your car down on the ground. Dexter, 17 flat. New fast lap out there in that green buggy. Coming over ski jump now. Hitting the first tabletop. Over to the second tabletop. Around the hairpin. Down the front straightaway. With another 17.7. Showing the way on a 17.5.12. Got to find 6 seconds out there to get on that TQ pace. Denzu, 17.5 last time by. Comes back with a 20.3. Denzu rocking the green, pink, white. DJ in that midnight blue. Dexter getting smart there. Saw or heard a little kerfuffle. He checked up on the jump there. Didn't get involved with it. Keeping his time. He had an 18.7 instead of like a 23 something. 1:30 to go. Up next, Independent Heat 2. Aaron Ron Smith with a 17.5. He's back 4.4 behind CJ, who's 5.8 behind your leader, Dexter Smith. Caution entering the keyhole. And great job from O'Hara there. Keeping clear. Best as possible. Denzu with a 17.5 last time by. Anthony coming by with a 28. Oh, he's got a couple rough laps there. You just got to calm down. Stay in the racing line. Casey Bass tuning in. Cheering on Dexter Smith right now. Dexter giving a little style points off the back wall after he did a bicycle on the big tabletop. Caution on front straight. And looking for one more, and shut it down. CJ Soderlund, 17.5.14. Not enough for a new TQ, not improving his time. Looks like he's going to stay second overall. Dexter with 17.5.17, bumping up one spot to third at the moment. Denzu with 16, going to improve his time, but stay seventh. Aaron with 16 laps, not helping him out there. Going to stay sixth at the moment on that bump spot. And Anthony Smothers having some bad laps here, only 13 laps, and staying 10th overall right now. All right, it's time for the second half. Get him down and checked in. Remember, drivers, we sorted these heats out by seating time. At least that's what the computer says. Although I always question that. Just the IT guy in me. And looks like Dexter Smith's going to TQ the Marshal on this one. Thank you, sir. Gentlemen, red light is on. All you had to do was check in and park it. We will get you hot laps as soon as these marshals get out here. Put the onus on the guys to get out here. Make them feel guilty. Saying, we can't get our hot laps in because you guys aren't out here. All about getting everybody to work together. All right, 1, 2. Who we missing? Mr. John Grant tuning in. All right, drivers, let's get spread out. Gentlemen, bring up speed. You got 1:45 on the clock. Remember, guys, jump. You can clear all these jumps from the base of them. We have that much traction and power. Casey Bass asks, how many years does it take to be considered a veteran racer? That is a good question. Not necessarily the years, it's your ability to control yourself. I heard a Ric Flair sighting out there. All right, gentlemen, let's get him to the staging or starting area down there. Mr. Sean asks, what motor is used for the independent stock class? Right now it's 17.5, Mr. Sean. But after discussing with Mr. Lance and some other people here at Newred Hobbies and elsewhere, Newred Hobbies will be moving to 21.5 for independent class. Yes, Bill Voss, you heard that correctly. We will be going to 21.5. When is a different story. All right, gentlemen. Well, let's just say, hopefully before the point series starts. So now that I have a roof, I gotta, take back up all the other tasks I was doing to get that rolling. All right. Once again, TQ 17506. John Marcotte leading us off in less than 5. Renee. Blake. Bill. And Benjamin. Oh, we got a kerfuffle at the far end of the track. Answering some questions here right now. It is Marcotte, Mofield, Rosa, and Bill up to the lead possibly here. No, and switching all back up, and looks like Renee had a problem on the first lap. I don't even see him out there. I know he started this race. Boss with an 18-1, new fast lap that time by. Going around Mr. Rosa, who caught the pipe. Right now at the line, Blake, that pink car, your leader. Rosa in second now by 4.3. Voss back 1.3 in third. Marcote 3.4 to fourth. Marco with a super long lap there, 28 seconds. Can't divide that one. He had an issue. All right, let's say a miracle happens. He's starting second in the main. We'll see. Three down, two to go. Blake Mofield out there in that pink buggy, rocking a new TQ time here by 3.6 seconds. Marco with a 16.33, new fast lap for him and the race. Voss in second by 10 seconds. Marco back less than a tenth in third. Blake, Bill, John, Benjamin at the line here. We'll see what happens after it all said and done. Fast lap, 16.35 for Blake. Marco with a 16.33. Voss, 17.5. Everybody keep going, keep going. Nobody's done yet. And Rosa with a 17.45 as well. Everybody keep going. Nobody's done yet. Bill, you're actually done this time. Unless the screen says otherwise in a minute. John is done. Benjamin's done. Looking for Blake to set a new TQ. And shut it down. Blake Mofield, 18.519. That's a new TQ. Sorry, I don't have the rotator flashing. We've got to get that fixed. John, 17.517. Going to stay second overall. Voss, bumping up 2 spots to 6. Gonna be last guy locked into the A for independent stock buggy. Benjamin Rosa, 16 laps, 508. Improving up 1 spot to 8th. All right, looking for my novice drivers. All right, boys and girls. Got our novice drivers out there. So, got the Key family out here taking on Mr. Mark Bass in our novice class. Jonas got a little experience over the years that's driving around the yard, but Mr. Bradley, he's pretty young. He can't have that much time out there, and he took the first heat. That's fine. We give him a minute here. They still got 1:30 on the clock. All right, you two drivers can roll them off or give Mr. Mark some time, but you guys have some practice time out there. Go on, roll it off. Actually, check it in first. Check it in. Let's get Jonas across the line first. Double check my transponders. And Bradley. All right, gentlemen, roll them off. You got a little more time. I'm going to tack on a minute here for Mr. Mark. And we should have some marshals out there. I got 3 of them. So, looking for Mr. Blake and Mr. Renee. All right. Drag it out here just a little bit for Mr. Mark. If he has a transmission apart out there, we're not going to wait for that. All right. Fine. Just we're elbow deep in the diff. That's something we're definitely not waiting for. And looks like Mark's out there. We'll give him a couple laps here. 2 laps for him. A little more. And I need Renee or his volunteer. Here he comes. And Mr. Blake out there. Gentlemen, come on down. Renee, I'm liking the socks too. You've been hanging out at the casinos lately? Oh, there it is. Cowbell and through the fence. See, I wish I hit the replay on that. I wasn't there fast enough. I was doing too many things. Unlike other places that almost intentionally break your car, we've learned over the years what not to do for the most part. Sometimes you got people that know a little better than everybody, and well, it doesn't go well. Mr. Blake, I need you out here, sir, right now. Come on down. Take the arm assigned, sir. Straight down the front. Yep. All right, drivers, let's bring him back to the starting area. All right, gentlemen. Mr. Bradley, since you were the only guy to finish the last round and set the bar high here, you get to lead us off here, followed by Jonas and Mark. Hopefully the old guys don't break this time. Are we good up there? Say we get it. We have a couple different stools. If you need something a little higher or taller, there's one or two around there. As long as the hips aren't above the railing, we'll be okay. All right, Mr. Bradley, you're going on the tone in less than 5. Jonas. And Mr. Mark. Wow, Bradley going big time over the kicker. Jonas starting out with a 22-6. Mark with a 25-3. Bradley with a 28. Let's keep in mind here, these guys' first, well, Key family's first time on the track, as far as I'm aware, was yesterday. They're the first guys to try this thing out. Caution at the start-finish line on the inside pipe there. And it's clear. 19-7 from Jonas. Boys feeling that power. Ooh, if I'm not mistaken, Jonas still has a 7-0 in that thing. There's some cars they bought used here at Newred Hobbies yesterday. Came out with some Traxxas Rustlers, I think it was, and having a good time. Bradley getting a little shortcut there. We'll allow it this time. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. Jonas showing the way. Looking for Mark to get across the line here. He having a long lap on this one. With a 50-second lap. Woo, going to drop him back to third by 13 seconds. Bradley, 24-4. Off the back wall there. I wish I had a camera down there. That's the first or second one I've seen, maybe the third. Go, Mark, go. Is Mark having an issue? Uh-oh. See if they can't jiggle the handle real quick on that. Ooh, Bradley over the top rope there. High style. Oh my gosh, can't even talk. Styling and profiling over that kicker jump he was. Cross the line with a 30-second lap. Jonas with a 21-4. Jonas showing the way on a new TQ pace here. 12 laps. Mark, we can't cross the track in the middle of the race, buddy. You can drive it back to you. Just get it now. You're already there. All right. This was Sportsman. I'd be yelling a lot more louder. We'll have to find out what Bradley has in that thing, because we know Jonas had the 7-0, and he's definitely never going to be lacking for power right now. Like Jonas has got, or Bradley's got some ponies too. All right, drivers, that was the race clock. Keep going, keep going. I'll let you know when you're done. Bradley is done. Jonas is done, and Mark's already out. Shut him down, gentlemen. Both keys beating the original TQ. Jonas 12 laps, 408, setting the new TQ. Bradley with 9 laps. Improving his time, but going to take second overall for qualifying. And Mark out after 4. All right, it is 9:11. Yeah. 20-minute break, drivers. So 9:30 the mains. It's time for the mains. Marshals. It will be independent stock buggy A main. Come on down, Blake, John, CJ, Dexter, Renee, and Bill. Racers up first will be independent stock buggy B main. Aaron Smith, Benjamin Rosa, Denzu Garcia, Anthony Smothers. Come on down. All right, looking for my Marshals A main independent buggy. We need you out there right now. All right, drivers, stop, check in and stop the car. Looking for my Marshals. Last call, gentlemen. Blake, John is out there. CJ, Dexter, Renee, and Bill. Gentlemen, need you on the track. Our drivers have wrecked. I need Mr. All my drivers are checked in. Thank you, drivers. Appreciate it. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got 1 minute to turn and burn. All right, gentlemen, let's slow it down, get at the grid. Need one at the far corner. I think Mr. Bill's going to take that, or he's going to tag in somewhere else. Either way, your call, Bill. If you want to kick Renee down there, you take it. It's up to you. Well, we only got 4, so it doesn't matter. We got a spot right up here. Yeah, Mr. Mark's going to line you guys up. Mr. Aaron Smith, come on down. You're the BQ. Honestly, it doesn't matter where we're at on the grid as long as you guys are in the right order. But as soon as I find this stencil, we'll be repainting some lines here. I got it, everybody went out and huffed all my white paint or whatever it was. I bought 2 cans of paint last time I did all this, and now I got nothing, so. You guys gotta quit huffing my paint. It's not good for you. Once again, your BQ, Aaron Smith, lining up second. It's going to be Benjamin Rosa. Third will be Denzu Garcia. Fourth, Anthony Smothers. All right, gentlemen. 4, enter. 2, bump to the A. And hopefully on the podium for some glory. Remember, everybody, we have podium pictures after all this is over yet. All right, drivers, 5 minutes on the clock. Marshals look alive. Drivers, we're going in less than 5. Oh man, Denzu slice and dice into field, over jumps on the step up. Plenty of time, guys, plenty of time. At the line, it's going to be Aaron, Denzu, Anthony, and Benjamin. Only 3.5 seconds between them. Oh, you got to eliminate those little mistakes. Get back in the game here. Somebody jumping over the wrong side of the pipe. I'm not sure who's supposed to be in front there. I think it was Denzu. Oh, Denzu, traction rolling down into the keyhole. He was in the lead. Let's see who has it now. I don't know. It's Denzu back to lead. Aaron all over him. Caution in the keyhole. Gotta take a deep breath. Uh-oh, watch out. They're gonna try to pop the ball cup back on for him. All right, everybody's still on the same lap here. Aaron out front, though, by a little bit here. Here comes Denzu. Anthony behind him by 3.1. And Mr. Ben is... I think he's going to park it there. Too many mistakes early on. Aaron Smith with a 17-7, stretching out the lead like the elastic in his underwear. Denzu back 9.2. Here comes Anthony's back 2.9. So the battle for the transfer spot. Oh, Denzu pipes it. Tell you, this is a spicy track. It's definitely one of the most technical we've had in a while. You guys are doing great given all that considered. Aaron Smith, 17-3 on that previous lap. Let's see what he's got this time. 17-5. Denzu back. Has a 17-3 as well. Anthony with a 17-3. So it's going to come down to mistakes. Denzu back 13 seconds. Anthony behind him by 3 with 1 minute to go. Anthony's going to run some clean laps here. Guys wrecking over there, making poor Bill run over there with a bum knee. "25 seconds to go. Up next, going to be our stock buggy and mod buggy class. We're going to put Paquette in the back of that one, I think. Make him work for it a little bit. 3, 2, 1. When you cross the line, you are done. That's going to lock in Aaron Smith and Denzu Garcia to the A main. Looking for Denzu to finish this one out. Marshals, hold your position. Here he comes. Punching his way to the A main. Aaron Smith, 16.503. Denzu, 16.514. Anthony with 15 laps. All three of them had a fast lap of a 17.3. All right, we're going to need a volunteer or two to help us out with this one. We're going to tack on an extra minute here. These guys got to get a battery charging. Once again, gentlemen, check them in and park it. We're going to get you some marshals out here. Once again, that red light is on. We're looking for Paquette and Brian Dean to get checked in. We should have 4 marshals from that last race, plus a couple of volunteers. So we're going to give these guys an extra minute, get those batteries back on charge or whatever. Thank you, Mr. Jonas. Mr. Ron's already out there. We're looking for Benjamin and Anthony. All they had to do is put their cars down and come on out. And Mr. Garcia. All right, as soon as these gentlemen get spread out down there, we'll turn you guys loose. All right, gentlemen, bring them up speed. You got 2:35 on the clock to turn and burn. Caution in the keyhole, caution in the keyhole. Mr. John Grant says he's glad to see the world-famous Sean O'Hara is racing. Pretty sure he's saying hi back to you. Woo! Did he land it? Why are we driving backwards underneath hot laps? Killing me. Hey, he's hitting a little bump there or something. All right, gentlemen, we'll get him back to the starting area. Your top qualifier, Mark Van Neersen. Bring it on down. Doesn't matter where, as long as we got 5 spots behind you. That's a little far. There is a mark right there, but... There you go. All right, line up seconds will be Sean O'Hara. Wise guy. Third, gonna be Brian Seckel. Dexter, help him out there. There's a line out there somewhere. Like I said, we're gonna get the stencils out and get some new paint. We're gonna repaint some new lines, add a few here or there. So O'Hara should be second. Third should be Seckel. Fourth will be Brian Dean. He'll be right on the start-finish line. And we're going to put Paquette to the back. Mr. Kyle is going to have to... He's going to actually put on a clinic here. And by that, I mean he's going to actually make all clean passes to get to the front. Because you know there's little to no passing going to happen on this track unless you make a mistake. So he's got 6 minutes to get to the front here, and the only Kyle, the only other thing is there's only a 5-second delay on this, so you got to be across that line within that 5 seconds. So if you want to pad it out a little bit, you just got to be on this side of the line when you do it. All right, gentlemen, 6 minutes on the clock. One more thing. Is Mr. Jonas in the keyhole okay for you guys right there? Do you want to move elsewhere or standing up, sitting down, doing handstands? All right. I thought we might actually move him to the outside of the lane for the start, but it's all good. As long as you guys are happy, I'm happy. All right, if you're watching online, let me know how long you think it's going to take Paquette to get to the front, to the nearest 30 seconds. And in the meantime, gentlemen, 6 minutes on the clock. We're going live in 5. Looks like they're driving smart at the moment. Oh, somebody put it in the drink. And hit the replay on that. Oh, off the wall. Hit the replay on that one too. Watch the far corner. I think somebody was going for the high jump competition. We're going to have that later on. And let's see. Not sure where our leader is. Caution at the first tabletop. At the line, I'm seeing Van Neersen. Caution entering the keyhole. Paquette, O'Hara, Dean, and Seckel at the line here. There goes Mark. Mark's got, like, it's going to be kind of grayish on your camera. O'Hara with a 16.6. Van Neersen 16.0. Seckel 19.7. Comes back with an 18.5 now. Brian Dean with a 17.8. Paquette with a 16.2. So he still doesn't even have the fast lap out there yet. And Van Neersen dropped a 15.9. Paquette with a 15.7. And I'm pretty sure he had a 15.2 earlier on. Caution at the cowbell. And we're clear. That was our leader, Van Neersen, getting it wrong underneath the stoplight. O'Hara back 12 seconds in third right now. Paquette and Van Neersen half a second apart. And I think Paquette now on pace to be in the lead. And there goes Paquette across the line. Still got to run down Van Neersen about a third of a lap back. .3 at the line. On your screen, it's going to look like a gray car, and he's upside down, and now Paquette all over the back of him here. Watch Paquette's lines here. He's starting to dial her in a bit. Putting in that 15.7. Ooh, had to save it there. Was aimed for that keyhole. There's the line right there. Whatever he did over the kicker was what you need to do. Van Neersen, another 15.9, new fast lap for himself. Oh, I think Kyle caught the edge of the wheel on a crack or something. $120 to go. Up next, our novice class. Start heading this way, gentlemen. Gonna be Bradley, Jonas, and Mr. Mark. Uh-oh, Van Neersen looks like he might be out of this one. Dexter's trying to jiggle the handle here, and he's back into it. It's Paquette. Van Neersen back 4.2. O'Hara back 4.6 in third. Seckel trying to run him down here. Oh, somebody getting it wrong back there. I think that was Van Neersen. No, it was not, but he's dragging the front end right now. He's trying to finish this thing out with a broken something or other. Looks like the shock mount might be busted. 15 seconds to go. O'Hara back 4.5 seconds. Can he catching up here? Take over that second spot. It's close. 3 seconds. They're going to race it back to the line. Over the kicker they go. Oh, O'Hara on the inside comes up short on the landing. It ain't over till they cross the line. Oh, I think Van Neersen's going to hold on. Wow. And shut it down. Paquette going to take it overall. 22.612 for Mod. Mark Van Neersen taking stock. 21.610 by 8/10 at the line over O'Hara. Both with 21 laps there. Seckel with 20. And Brian Dean finishing out with his fast lap of a 17.7 on the last lap. That was definitely entertaining. All right, looking for our novice drivers. Here comes the transponders. All you had to do was land the downside over there. You were right there. He tried to be patient. I can respect the effort. You tried to drive the smart deal and kind of overcompensated. It's tough to let up when the mistakes happen. We got our novice class. Then we'll have our big show, the Independent A main. After that one, we will need all hands on deck for marshals for that. Oh, looking for our stock guys to get on out here. We got 2 of them already. Looking for Brian Dean. Mark Van Neersen, Kyle Paquette, come on down. Our novice guys are about ready to rock and roll, I think. So, boys and girls, we are racing oval this Saturday. Even though DeLand's having their trophy race, we're going to have whatever shows up here. We will be racing indoors on the oval. Because the outdoor track isn't done yet, no matter how much water I put on it right now. All right, looking for novice drivers to come on out and get them down and checked in. Mr. Brian Dean, I need you out here. Who else we missing? Mr. Van Neersen. Brian Dean, Mark Van Neersen, gentlemen, need you out here now, please. All right, who's up there? Bradley, if you're up there, get checked in for me, sir. Thank you, sir. Put you guys some hot laps here in a second. Looking for Mr. Bass. Mr. Jonas, check in for me. All right. Gentlemen, bring up speed. We'll give you guys 2 minutes, a minute on the clock. 1 minute to turn and burn. Get them warm-up laps in there. Looking for Mark Bass. Mr. Smothers, what's going on with Mark? Mark Bass, what's he doing? Is he coming? Did he leave? I might have. All right. You'll race for him? I don't blame you. Usually guys tell me if they're going to leave. I hope they do. That way I know. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. All right, drivers, let's bring them up to the grid. Mr. All right, gentlemen, stop the cars, stop the cars. We're going to get you lined up here. Mr. Jonas, come on down. Top qualifier, 12 laps, 408. Mr. Anthony, help him line up here on the front spot here. Right over here. A little further. Further, Jonas. Right there. The white line right over there. And then Mr. Bradley will be on the second spot. That's good. Mr. Anthony will help you get lined up there. He'll move you around, aim you right on the other car. That's all right. That's fine. That'll work. Looks like Mr. Mark has skedaddled. You guys did great. You guys locked in 1 and 2 already. It's just who's going to be there. You already crushed the competition. I guess he left. I don't know. Hopefully everything's okay. So, boom. Somebody's going home with a victory today. All right. Is he still here? He left? All right. Well, I had a feeling he broke, but. All right, gentlemen. 4 minutes on the clock for this one. All right, just to remind you, gentlemen, we are in the mains now. Everybody's going on the tone. This is for all the marbles. This is for the bragging rights. All that good stuff. Jonas, all I'm going to say is one thing. At some point, your kid's going to beat you. It's all downhill from there. Don't make it the first night out. All right, gentlemen, everybody on the tone in less than 5. Here we go. Uh-oh, Jonas catching the corner there. Woo, styling and profiling. We'll say these guys pick most opportune time to find the most challenging track we've had in a while. We're still arguing in here if I actually turn to 15.8. And Jonas cross line with a 20.5. Here comes Mr. Bradley. Dropping a 25.0. I think that might be one of his fast laps for the day. Not mistaken. Over the top he goes. Hitting the ski jump. Oh, your leader upside down. Caught the corner dot. And Mr. Bradley can smell the blood in the water here. Remember, Bradley, you have to ride home with him all night tonight here. Gotta pass him cleanly. Bradley had a 21.9. That's definitely a new fast lap. A little setback here, but plenty of time. We're not quite halfway yet. Oh, we got a little body rub on the gear here. Let me try to fix it for you real quick. All right, Bradley, don't let him pass you if he gets to you. Make him work for it. Ooh, trying to shortcut the jumps there. Grace of the Marshal, he's back into it. Jonas dropping a 20.3. Remember, gentlemen, you want to bring him home in one piece. Worked out all the weak stuff already. Bradley across line with a 27.6 on a 9-lap pace here. Jonas rocking an 11-lap pace. .1 for Jonas. New fast lap. Caution on the tabletop. Oh, Bradley turning after he went over the edge there, and it just caught the wheel and flipped it right over. Oh, off the top rope, testing out the walls up there at Newred Hobbies here in the indoor track. They are undefeated, gentlemen. Ten seconds. This is going to be the last lap for these guys. Oh, caution in the sweeper here. O'Hara caught napping. Race it out. Race it out. When you hit the cross line, you will be done. Mr. Jonas setting the bar for his kid. No mercy, sweep the leg. Jonas finished out 11 laps, 408, fast lap of a 20.1. Here comes Bradley and shut it down. Bradley, fast lap of a 21.9 and 9 laps, 419. Woo, boys and girls. All right, we need all the volunteers we can get to help us out with this one. This is the big show. Right now, since my other guy skedaddled, we have one marshal for this one. So we're going to need all the volunteers we can get. If you're not in this race, you are a marshal. It's that simple. Thank you, Mr. Anthony. Appreciate it. All right, so far, everybody but Blake, Aaron, and Densu are checked in. And now we're just waiting on Blake. Everybody else checked in. Once again, if you're not racing, you're a marshal, come on out. Let's get this last race in the books. We still got podium pictures to take. Thank you, Mr. Mark. Appreciate it. Hold on, gentlemen. Hold on. I hit the wrong light there while I was changing something. Sorry about that. So, all right, Mr. Jonas, pick your spot out there. We got 3 marshals. We need at least 2 more. Come on down. We need a couple volunteers. Mr. Bradley's going to get a little taste of the marshaling in this one. He's going to sit there and watch guys up close. He's not going to be marshaling. Can stand over there in the staging area over there in the corner behind the pipe if he wants. Works for me too. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. We will find a couple more marshals in just a moment. I need at least 2 of you out there, gentlemen. Come on down. Thank you, Mr. Brian. You want the bucket? I mean, we can swap you around with somebody. Just depends on how much you want to do. All right, gentlemen, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let's get them to the grid here. I'm going to come out and put you guys in place myself. Just get them in the order, and I'll set you out there in a minute. Mr. Blake Mofield, your top qualifier. We got the last line in the corner up here by me. John Marcotte will be in second. CJ Soderlund third. Dexter Smith fourth. Renee fifth. Bill sixth. Aaron Smith seventh. And Denzu Garcia. If I did my maths right, we should be fine on spots. All right, John second, CJ third, Dexter fourth, Renee fifth, Bill sixth, Aaron seventh, and Denzu eighth. All right, gentlemen. There's 6 minutes in this race. Take it easy. You don't even want to think about trying to make a daring pass until you get on that back straight. That way it's Brian's problem down there at the far end. All right, gentlemen. Once again, 6 minutes. All right, Mr. Jonas. You're going to get a little workout here if these guys aren't clean. So you better be looking alive. Pick the car up, get out of the way ASAP. And set him back down. Oh, Mr. Kyle's going to help us out. Thank you, sir. All right, gentlemen. Once again, 6 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time for us to determine the victor here. Everybody's going live in less than 5 with your independent stock buggy A-Main. Van Neersen. Plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time. We get a battle down the straightaway for Marcotte taking the lead. Oh, he's going wide and gets out there. Gonna lose a spot to CJ now. It's Blake in third, Dexter, Renee, Bill, Denzu, and Aaron at the line. Caution entering the infield. I think that was John catching the pipe there, rolling it over. Anytime, guys. Oh, we got one up on his wheels at the far end there by the Arma sign. Caution onto the straightaway. Caution coming on the straightaway. That was CJ. Oh, Renee tried to drive around it and put it right in the pipe. Oh, caution coming on the straightaway. Take it tight, guys. Take it tight. Great job, Marshals. And looks like somebody, I think that's Renee, has lost the right front wheel. Caution on the big tabletop. It's Dexter out in the lead. That green car, styling and profiling. to find out what he's running again. Looks like he's back to Losi. Might even be an associated. Oh, and he stuffs it in the pipe there. Bill Voss back 3.3 in second. CJ 8/10 in third. Marco right behind him. Battle for the podium here. Coming over the ski jump. Down the switchback tabletops. Down the front straightaway they go. Green car, your leader. Midnight. Black. Yellow wheels is second. Oh, her leader got in a kerfuffle. In between the tabletops, I think. Oh, one more. Man, you guys working out our marshals here a little bit more than I. Caution on the step up. Caution on the step up. Jonas is like in the foxhole. Caution between the table ski jump. And we're clear. It's Bill Voss showing the way with 2:45 to go. See, we can't find our leader. Coming down the front straightaway, John Marco hot on his tail by 7/10. Oh, Bill going wide to the keyhole, and John stuffs the step up. Dexter back to third, CJ to fourth now. Blake in fifth. Denzu in sixth, Aaron in seventh. Like Bill's starting to get that middle jump section down a little bit better. Dropping an 18 flat there. His fast lap 17.4. Marco has a 16.8. Dexter 16.6. CJ 16.8. Blake just threw in a 16.1 with that paint car. Caution on the kicker. And it's clear. Caution on our big table. It's clear. Aaron Smith, new fast lap, 17.9. It's Bill, John, Dexter out front somewhere. Here comes Bill down the front straightaway. Poor Anthony getting a workout in. Go, Densu. Thank you, sir. Five minutes down, 1 minute to go for Bill Voss. Showing the way here, coming over the first set of tabletops. At a 4.3 second lead, let's see what it's at now. Down to 2.3, John Marco dropping a 16.7 in there. Blake up to third in that pink car now. CJ to fourth by 5 seconds, Dexter back 6/10. Oh, CJ stuffs the step up again. Dexter getting by him for that 4 spot now. Dexter missing the landing a couple times now. 25 seconds to go. Like these boys are going to get 2 more laps here. And John Marco taking over the lead, if I'm seeing that correctly. Down the front straightaway they go. 15 seconds. Probably the last lap here for some of these guys. Oh, John gets it wrong. Bill over the jump, though. John gets out of it. 2-1. Race it to the line. John Marco coming back to take the victory here. Bill Voss in second. Denzu is done. Looking for CJ and Dexter. Looking for Dexter. Here he comes. Poor Dexter. And shut it down. Wow. Marco 20 and 6:03. Voss 6:07. Mofield 9. Soderlund 12, Smith 18, top 5 on the same lap. Denzu with 18, Aaron with 18, fast lap going to Blake Mofield 16.137. Woo, shake and bake. What a race, guys. Nobody wanted to win that one except Bill. And I don't know how he gave it away, but he earned it. All right, there you go. We heard it. I didn't quite see everything. I wasn't sure if there was a kerfuffle or not. Woo, shake and bake. All right, boys and girls, we're going to head into the podium ceremony here in just a second. I want to thank all our live stream viewers for tuning in. Once again, we will be racing Oval Inside on Saturday. Unfortunately, outdoor track's not quite done yet. I'm going to spend some more time yet tomorrow on that. I want to thank all our live stream viewers for tuning in, and we will see you later this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you then.